What is up, YouTube? It is Mike, the Hacktivist Mechanic. You are not going to see my face, nor are you going to see any of my hoopty cars today because I am behind the screen. This is going to be a little bit different video, but I thought this would be something interesting to share. And today we're going to spend some time on Bring a Trailer. Now, if you're like me, you probably are looking at this site daily. I know most people in the car community are sort of addicted to it. It's a great site. The cars are amazing. Community is really solid. I have actually sold a car on Bring a Trailer. I've not bought one, but I sold a 2004 Tacoma on there a few years ago. There's probably some videos in my channel, and I didn't have the best experience, not because of anything Bring a Trailer did. They were mostly pretty solid, but I just didn't get as much money as I thought I should have got, and that's probably my own fault. But at the time, Bring a Trailer said, you're going to have to sell it with no reserve, otherwise we're not going to take the listing. And I thought I would get a few $1,000s more than I did, and I did not. So that was a super bummer. I hated to get rid of that truck, but what are you going to do? So it's scrolling through Bring a Trailer. I happened to get an alert that there was a 1999 Mercedes E55 AMG on there, and it is virtually the twin of my car, albeit in better shape. So I thought we'd spend some time looking at the listing to give you an idea of what these cars should look like, and also get an idea of the value of these cars. So if we go down here, whoa, look at this 550 Maranello. I'm not really a Ferrari fan, but this 550 Maranello, I mean, this and the 360 Modena, I think, are the two best Ferraris. Both kind of the same period, early 2000s. But I just love this 550. I love this hood scoop here. This blue, I mean, I probably wouldn't buy a Ferrari unless it was in Ferrari red, but I am a sucker for any car in blue, and that is just beautiful. So let's just keep going. There's no sense in getting worked up about that. We'll never have one of those, but here we go. So let's take a look at this auction. This is for a 1999 Mercedes-Benz E55 AMG. It is the twin of my car. Almost the exact same specs, and probably it is the same specs. So let's take a look at what's going on here. This is a 99. It's got the 5.4 V8, just like mine, showing 56,000 miles. Mine's 90,000 miles, so it's double the miles of this one. But I think anything under 100 is still considered somewhat low. Interesting to note, this did sell in 2019 on Bring a Trailer for $14,500. And it also had a different set of wheels. So it was the same monoblocks, but they were a polished chrome, which I don't think looked near as good. I think these matte finish ones, like the ones I have in my car, are the best looking ones. So they've changed these out to more correct monoblocks. So I'm interested to see if that brings extra value. My thinking is it will. One of the reasons that I bought my car because I think that these are going to go up in price. They're pretty rare. The 99 especially has this front fascia, which is a 1 year only, and they changed it 2000 right after that. So these apparently are going up. They're very well regarded. They're pretty reliable, and so that was one of the reasons that I picked the car up for what I thought is pretty cheap. That remains to be seen. So I'm really interested in this auction, obviously, to get an understanding of what the market is for these cars. Now, my car is never going to be as nice as this one, but it's the same spec, so it's going to be a good comp. We'll have to discount my car based on a few things. So let's just take a look here. 18-inch wheels, we've got those. Xenon headlights, glass throne roof, we've got that. Adjustable heated front seats. I don't think my seats are heated, but I'm not really sure. Climate control, cruise control, factory stereo with trunk mount CD changer. We have that as well, although we took the stereo out because it wasn't working. And they have 3 key fobs. I only have 1. But service records from 2006, that is good. We don't really have any service records, so that's a bit of a ding. Obsidian black is the color, which is the same as mine. The right rear door was repainted during previous ownership. My right front and rear doors were also repainted. This was before I did the Mako paint job. Definitely go check out that video. So I wonder if this one just got bumped or something like that. And it's got some aftermarket tint. And had paint correction and ceramic coating. That's something I might consider. I know some people have said maybe I should, cut and buff the paint. So maybe this paint correction and ceramic coating might also be. I'm not really sure how much that costs. Continental Extreme Contact tires. My tires are pretty new, so that's good. And it's had some lower ball joints replaced in 2018. That would have been before the previous sale. Let's take a look at this interior. And the interior appears to be the exact same as mine. It's finished in two-tone black and silver with black carpets. One interesting to note, and we'll look at some other pictures, but this has the burl wood veneer accents and door panels and center console. I don't think mine are burl wood. I'm not sure what it's called. I have to look into that, but this is much more of a darker, richer wood, kind of a mahogany, if you would, pun intended. And I think it actually looks a lot better. So I might change mine, but I don't really like mine as much. Look at the steering wheel here. This is pretty immaculate, all things considered. You saw the picture of mine. It was completely trashed. In fact, I ripped this piece off because I couldn't stand driving with it because this leather was so brittle and dirty and grimy, and it was hard and scratchy. So I just took it off, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it next. Here's a look at the engine bay. Again, pretty much identical to mine. Looks pretty clean. Mine's relatively clean. Couple of things to note about work completed in 2018. Again, this is before the previous sale. We know the previous sale was $14,500, so this would have all been done before that. But they replaced the rear main crankshaft seal, front lower seal, valve cover gaskets, crankshaft position center, air conditioning compressor, engine and transmission mount, spark plugs, drive belt, windshield washer fluid tank, along with transmission service. That's quite a bit of work. The oil service was changed. Oil was changed and the air filter replaced in August 2020. Hey, I've done the exact same thing, so that's good. But this right here is quite a bit of service there. Again, the rear main might be something I need to look at. I don't believe that my valve covers or gaskets are leaking. They look pretty good. I've not seen any leaking there. Air conditioning is blowing good in mine. I don't know any vibration issues with the transmission mounts, although a trans service might be in order. Carfax looks pretty clean. So, just flipping through a few of these pictures, the paint is also obviously very good. Looks to be original. Again, they had ceramic coating and paint correction, so the paint is much better on mine. I'm going to go through these kind of quick. I'll link the auction in the description here so you can check it out. But I kind of, again, I think the outside of my car, the body is pretty straight. It's just the paint is obviously kind of wonky. So there's a lot of pictures here. This seller's done a very good job. These pictures are taken in a cloudy day, no direct sunlight. It shows very well. A lot of pictures. There's the AMG twin tip exhaust, which we also have. So this car is presented, I think, very well. Let's get to a couple other pictures, maybe on the inside where my car does not shine near as well. Geez, he's got a lot of pictures. There's a sunroof. All right, there's all the wheels. Okay, here's the interior. So look at this. This steering wheel is very, very nice. And actually, let's look at this. So you can see this better. This wood here is a little darker. 56,000 miles. I do have some bulbs out that are right here that would be nice to change. I'm not sure how to do that, but I've done that before in a different car. You can see the condition of the steering wheel is very good. I want to get a look at this wood. Here we go. So this is a bit of a darker wood than what I have. And I actually prefer this a little bit more than what I have. And also I have this really stupid, cheesy carbon sticker in the inside of mine versus the actual wood. And it's probably just a quick piece that you can replace. Yeah, it's got a little warning sign or something on here from the shifter. So this all looks pretty good. The dash is in good shape. My dash is not going to. Look at these seats compared to mine. These seats are great. I mean, I would kill for this set of interior. This would completely change the interior of my car if I had seats that look like this. So really just sort of looking at this auction at this car, just complete jealousy because, this is what our car could be if we, fix it up quite a bit. But, it's overall, these floor mats are a little bit different than mine. Mine just say Mercedes. I like these E55 AMGs. I've seen these for sale for like $600 on eBay. But mine are in good shape, so that's not something I'd spend any money on. But yeah, everything else looks pretty tidy. The engine looks pretty solid. So yeah, pretty good. So anyways, I just thought it'd be fun to show that. Let's take a look at the value right now. It's currently up to $11,055. There's 3 days left. I think this car is going to go for more than $14,500. You know, having the correct wheels or these wheels versus the chrome wheels, I think looks a lot better. I think the market has gone up for these in the last year or so. My guess is this one's going to get closer to 20,000, especially with these low miles. Maybe you could go above 20,000. I don't see a lot of flaws in the car, and the service records are there, and it's been done pretty good. So I would think, I think that they're gonna. This car is going to finish up closer to 20,000. Let's put it this way: I'm hoping, because this is a direct comp to mine, and granted, mine is not near good condition, but you know, it's the same specs. So, anyways, I'll link the auction in the video, and definitely be posting when it's finished. Give me a comment. Tell me what you think this car is going to go for. One thing I always like to do is look at the comments on these auctions, because you can learn a lot about the cars. People that have owned multiple cars will post on here and ask questions and talk about how great they are. And you know, this guy, one of 1,104 that year, so that's good to know. Only 1,100 of these were made, or I guess in 1999. And you know, this guy also talks about how he has an E39 BMW that's it looks like it's a 540 manual 6-speed that sometimes he likes driving as well. So kind of interesting to hear him compare the BMW V8 versus the Mercedes. And you know, a lot of people are saying, you know, too bad you're going to sell it. It's a great car. So I always love the comments, and I think this is a really solid auction. I'm excited to see where this one ends up. And appreciate you guys watching. Check out my other videos of the E55 AMG in my garage. Let's hope that we can get it to look as good as this one someday. So thanks for watching.